Welcome, storytelling gurus and idea generators. You're about to dive into the world of screenwriting and learn how to craft compelling stories that captivate audiences. As a film screenwriter, you're the mastermind behind the narrative, developing characters, building worlds, and weaving together plot lines. We're excited to have you here and can't wait to share knowledge with you. So grab your pen, paper and coffee and get ready to create unforgettable stories that weave together a lasting impression. Many would support the idea that creativity cannot be taught. It is simply something that some of us have while others not so much. However, there are still some characteristics and habits that distinguish a successful writer and storyteller from one that never makes it to the big stage. The first thing to wrap our heads around is the core definition of creativity. Doing something creative does not mean materializing something out of thin air. To demonstrate this, it would be far from inappropriate to resort to the idea that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. In the same way, you cannot create a story independently from all other stories, and you shouldn't try to. Although we can definitely say creativity has something to do with distinguishing a good story from a bad one. So where's the catch? It is safe to say that a truly captivating narrative is often underlined by controversy. The scared boy who became a superhero, the crazy maniac who fell in love, found inner peace and opened a flower shop, the strict business lady that left everything behind for a farm in the woods. The truth is, transformation goes hand in hand with conflict, and character is built only through hardship. However, simply knowing this does not help in writing a good story. Even if you memorize every cliffhanger and every twist in every plot, simply creating alternatives will not do. You need to invest with yourself. Here are some things to consider before you set on to become the best screenwriter that ever lived. What areas is your knowledge founded in? Are you a nature or people person? Or both? Are you great at maths or logical puzzles? Do you have deep knowledge of stars and galaxies? Has some innate drive led you to an obsession into medieval history? Depending on your answer, the next step will be to search for your intrinsic motivation to write. What hard lesson have you learned in life that other people struggle with? What is the funniest thing that ever happened to you? What has always been a mystery to you? What are you afraid of? And how would you go about overcoming your fear? Remember, the best stories are the ones that we experience. Now that you have the what and the why, you're only left with the how. Here, ladies and gentlemen, you need to experiment.